Are we too dependent on computers? My name is Paige,
And my name is Stephanie.
and I'm going to talk about why computers are essential and that we aren't too dependent on them and we actually need them.
And I'm going to talk about why I believe we are way too dependent on computers. So, in our everyday lives, we depend on them because they make everything easier for us. We rely on them for answers, like personal interactions, and we spend just way too much time on them. The sad truth is that people use this great tool for an easy way to get out of face-to-face interactions or conversations with other people. It's made people lazier, including students, because nowadays, instead of people going to the library and doing their research, they just Google the answers. This leads to people beginning to choose to not think anymore, especially when they have a machine that just does all their work for them. This, I believe, is a very bad thing, especially for the younger generations because they rely heavily on computers for paying bills and online shopping. These days in school, teaching is done from computers instead of books. Children are required to learn how to use computers and read e-books instead of like hard copy books. Another reason is, according to debate.org, 30 years ago, 90% of our kids were outside playing sports and being active, and now they're all indoors, at home sleeping probably, or on video games. And our dilemma is the weight issue, and child obesity is a growing concern in our nation.
I believe that computers are essential. They were made for a reason, to simply make our lives easier. We can easily search for data that we can't always go to the library and get a book and try and look up what we need, whereas I can sit at the comfort of my home and simply go on the computer and search for everything that I possibly need for an assignment. For example, the library could be closed and I'm doing an assignment at 12 a.m. I have no time to go over to the library and look up in a book for something. Sometimes it's easier to just type rather than to write all of your assignments. Computers make sure that it keeps social interaction. We could have family members that live in a completely different country than us, and we're not able to just always write letters and send to them, whereas they take days, where we can easily contact them on computer, on social media. We can easily watch movies from the comfort of our home. We don't have to go to the movie theaters all the time. If we don't have a car, we can just watch it from the comfort of our home. I believe that if we didn't have computers, it would just be harder for us to do what we need to do every single day. You can't always go and pay your bills in person. You can do this online. You can check how much money you have in your bank account online. And according to debate.org, it says that we have basically so many resources on computers. We have so many databases, marketing websites, and it makes businesses easier, it makes life easier. It's essential. So the way that I see it, we're not too dependent on it, but it's just a life essential. It makes things way easier for us. And we got our information from debate.org and Valencia's databases, particularly Academic One File. So that's the end of our discussion.
Bye.